tonight, Gary?
Sadly, yes, and awfully.
And awfully.
Awfully.
Expand on that,
So,
sir.
I mean, it started off good, right? We got a penalty in the first half after the referee decided, hang on, I'm going to wait 5 to 10 minutes to decide whether I'm going to go to VAR. And then he does, and I think we've seen, like, this season especially, Hanny at set pieces is awful. The penalty was poor. He could have gone a lot higher, or left.
Yeah.
But it's the same thing, like with his set pieces, you look at him on a corner and you can bet that he will never get past the near post. Right? So why
always about hip high?
Yes. Why we persist in giving Hanny corners and set pieces? Let's give somebody else a try, right? I mean,
and Jacob's been taking it for the Canadian Nationals, and he's got it left.
Absolutely. You know, and like 11 minutes extra time at the first half, and like I think we just switched off, and like the goal. At least this was a decent goal. The goal we give away in the second half was awful. Two things: Sedic, like why, and Willis should have stayed where he was.
Stay on the line.
Stay on the line. Stay on the line.
Make him chip you.
Yeah, or whatever. Right, and last time we spoke, I said it was the BJ era.
Yeah.
Let's get all the Gary
Come on now.
I was actually in the stand to say and said, come back, Gary Smith's all forgiven.
Come back, Gary!
Gary Smith's all forgiven!
Right.
Okay, that's a pretty radical response to just 3 games, my
Well,
good
I mean,
sir.
so what do we know? We had 8 games without a win.
It's a long time.
I mean, I didn't come here for the Leagues Cup game. I watched it on TV. I'm glad I didn't come.
Yeah, the Reservoir game was terrible.
It was awful. We kind of redeemed ourselves back in Massachusetts, but it was too little, too late.
Grabbing a tie with the team that was okay tying us is not that great.
Silver lining, Miami lost as well to Columbus.
So Jason, that was very poor.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's been like every other game, it seems like, the past few weeks, so I don't know, like, it's sad, but it's probably rebuild time this winter, transfer window.
Sad, but rebuild time. Where are the rebuild places that we need to do?
Midfield's been awful for a while. We really need to boost that. I know there's rumors about, obviously Shuffleberg moving on somewhere else. If we sell him, they need to use that money immediately. They don't need to sit on it like they have with all the other money they've acquired over the years. Like, they need to use that and bring in more players.
So Yazbek coming off early definitely changed the geometry of our positions on the field. Hopefully he's going to be continuing, or was he part of the problem?
I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff we don't even know at this point. Like what even caused that, really.
Yeah. So
it's verbal, but we don't really know. I guess it was toward the ref, maybe, because the Austin players didn't really seem to react that much.
But I think where we build is kids. We have too many old players. Right? Like I said, Perez impressed me today. He was good. Every time he had the ball, he did something. So
I think we could use him in the future too.
Absolutely.
Like, bring him back next season.
Yes.
I know he's on a loan right now, so I think we can maybe work with him.
For sure.
So he's playing out wide, making contributions. It's clear that he's got some talent. Where else do we need to be looking at some talent?
I think midfield is our biggest problem. I think if we can go from there, we can build and we'll get a solid structure. Take Hanny off the set pieces, give it to somebody else, give them a try, and then go from there. So, but definitely off season, we have to rebuild, get rid of some of the older players.
Yeah. Also, like, you guys that are ready to go.
Absolutely.
Like, I haven't had the best year this year, so that's a little concerning right there.
So that's concerning. So what's the fix for this season?
We haven't got one. It's just get over the season.
Yeah, I think like Jacobs, I think now the pressure's on him. If we're at this same point next year,
Yeah.
I think you got to consider him. But he's gotta have a list of guys ready to come in. He's got to make some conversations with people. He can make something happen. It's all on him at this point, I think.
Sure.
It's all on Jacobs at this point. Okay, guys. At the very least, let's hope that we can turn something around this season. Come on, you boys.
I'm cool.
Yeah.